And welcome back, guys. Batman Arkham Origins. What did we left off doing last time? Well, we infiltrated GCPD. We found a server room that we're supposed to get into, but then we quickly found out that they have an encryption thing that we can't necessarily decrypt, so we have to go to the evidence locker and get a disruptor. This seems to be the way back, so let us actually try to... Well, you know what? There are actual things to tell us where we're supposed to be going. So the investigation, SWAT division... where are we going? Evidence room, excellent. So this is the door that we're looking for, not the other one. Okay, hey guys. I guess there's the cat's out of the bag now. What are you doing coming up at me this way? And if I remember correctly, for this guy we have to, do that. And will you stop kicking me in the ass all the goddamn time, guys? I swear to God, what did it do with you in my ass?
Just like taking out the trash.
Okay. For a second there, let me, what just happened there? What the hell just happened there? Apparently I just threw a batarang randomly for no particular reason at all. Alright.
Alfred, I can't access the evidence locker. I need an alternate route.
The evidence locker, sir? Well, according to these schematics, it adjoins an old elevator shaft which you can access via the infirmary. You should be able to break in from there. I've added it to your map.
Indeed, the prison cells. Alright. Let us go about hacking this particular device here. And what is this gonna be? Gotham Department? Gotham Defenders. Okay, had it there for a second. Don't lose it now. There you go, Gotham Defenders. Done. Obviously, we can't get in there. We need in there, but we can't get in there. So we can't get in anywhere we want right now. We're kind of a little bit fucked, but we'll get there eventually, as I decide to just drop down without any regard to Batman's well-being at all. Alright, so let us continue here. The cell block access. What is this? Fire extinguisher. Alright. The morgue. Alright. Definitely a good place to be. Assuming if you're dead, I guess. Not personally myself. I'm not even entirely sure what that even means. A good place to be. I guess that was mostly just mild sarcasm, really, on my part. Let's go up through here. I don't necessarily feel too comfortable going down on the floor and ground level. So this feels a little bit better just being up above. A Venom user? What is that, Bane? Bane's into that Venom stuff. And let's go ahead and lock the target. Lock the target, I said. Lock the middle guy. That'll probably give us some more bang for our buck there. Perfect. And take this guy out. Suppose if they can't see me, it's probably a good thing to turn my bat vision on so I could see. The point of that was blinding them, not blinding myself. Okay. This guy out there. Stop it. You, I need to do that counter thing because you're wearing the goddamn heavy armor. Here, let's go this way. That guy, sir, don't be dropping that fire extinguisher. Don't think I didn't see you. When I do things like that every now and then, I do impress myself, let me tell you. I saw that man grabbing that fire extinguisher. I know there's gonna be trouble, so just threw a batarang at him and, you know, kind of made him wish that he hadn't done that. So it's probably a good thing, too, because one of those guys has a gun, and that's something I kind of want to avoid, you know, dealing with firsthand. Sir, will you just go down? I mean, look how many batarangs I have to really toss at you before you just kind of give up on it. Just give up on it, man. It's not worth it. This job isn't worth it. I like how all these guys are... This guy over here is clapping at me.
You broke my arm, you know that?
You know, part of the business we get into, man. And over here we had the... Where is this Venom user? So let's go ahead and open this up now. And see where this leads us. So first and foremost, get rid of this remote claw that I feel like I'll use in a misopportune time. And over here, we're in the infirmary.
You've made it to the infirmary. Now look for an entrance to an old elevator shaft. That will take you to the evidence locker.
Got it.
Okay, and I figure this will probably do it for us. Let's go ahead and use our explosive gel as we should. Doesn't seem like something that I kind of want to necessarily jump through, although knowing Batman and his kind of weird obsession with jumping through shit, it'd probably be something he wants to try before he actually uses the gel for one, so Can't really blame the man for trying, at least. Does this lead us to anything? It's gonna lead us to the morgue. Do I necessarily want to go to the morgue, though? We had this conversation earlier, and I don't think I do, although, what is that? Developed by Wayne Tech, security signals used around Gotham. Can I throw something at that? Can I throw something at that, I said? No, it's probably one of the things I have to hack, actually, so let's not even worry about that right now. Same thing with this, yeah. A lot of broken pipes over here. Oh, apparently I do have to worry about it, though, because that is not our way, although going up is our way, so I guess we'll be back down there at some point. Not right now, though. Oh, and there's an electricity type of thing up there. And that's going to be an anchor point for us. Not for that, but it's going to be for this, I believe. And shoot that across, and jump up there. Okay. At least I'm kind of like getting the hang of this a bit more now, so that's good. So, you know, once you start playing a bit, it starts coming back to you little by little. So, evidence locker, excellent. This is our main priority, our main goal here. We need to get the disruptor in order to get access to the server room. You know, one quest leads to another quest. How convenient. So over here, this is probably something we have to kind of kick charge, I believe. That's probably to get the pack over here. And the way to do that would be kind of like one of the stuff that we got involved in earlier. And it probably has to do with the, you know, the electricity thing we saw out there. Kind of use the batarang, control it all the way back over here, on and about, and have it hit this panel in order to open that up. But you know, like I said, I'm not really in the market for those at the moment. I do most of my collecting post-game and one go like angle whatsoever to see the flaws, see the highlights. Hello, camera. You know, here's our tax money going to good use there. Alright, so let's continue onward. Yep, there it is. There it is indeed. Well, I do have the disruptor. And something is also jamming my signal here. That's not too cool. Let's check out this disruptor really quick, though. What would this do? So let's go ahead and use the disruptor on this mechanism here. And there you go. Disrupted. Excellent. And now let's go ahead and hack this device over here. Nope. I do see a guy. Alright, apparently that's not Bane. It's just some guy who's like, I guess during Christmas he likes to dress up as Bane, you know. Got his holidays a little bit mixed up there. But, okay, there's a man over there holding that as well. Oh, come on, that didn't hurt them? That's bullshit. I'm sure if he landed that fire hydrant thing on me, or not fire hydrant, but, you know, that canister. Bane wannabe, you need to relax for a second here. Okay, and man with knife. You, okay, let's avoid that altogether. I don't think he's vulnerable when he's flashing red that way. Get rid of this shit there. Okay. Taking a lot of damage I'm not really too happy about here. And I figure, oh god, I almost had him in a combo there until this guy decided to get involved. Will you guys relax or, like, you know, deal with, you know, Bane's son over here. Son of Bane. That would be a pretty amazing, terrible, like, B-film movie. Like, Son of Bane, and then you have, like, you know... Oh, actually, no, you know what? Speaking of Bane... this is something that I initially, when I first watched Dark Knight Rises, I goddamn hated Bane's voice. But now, and like, you know, because I'm very like old school when it comes to Bane, so I figure he has to have that, like, you know, that really stereotypical like luchador Mexican accent, right? But over the course of watching the movie a few times more, I've come to like really love. Okay, I've come to really love this man dropping that thing that he wants to use to explode my well-being, it seems. Okay, and fake Bane went down. I guess using that fire hydrant on him went really well. No, but I was trying to say here is that I've come to really accept the Bane voice from Dark Knight Rises, like, only because it's so comically bad. Like, I fucking love how bad it is that it makes it good. Like, you know, I mean, it doesn't hurt that, like, you know, any joke or anything you say in real life sounds a million times better if you, like, you know, use Bane's voice and, you know... I won't personally do it because I probably can't do it altogether, and the last thing I want is the internet community to be laughing at my terrible Bane impression. I'm very sensitive that way. Alright, so that went relatively well, honestly. It could have gone a lot worse than it did, honestly, and considering my gameplay, you gotta kinda hand it to me there in a second. Apparently we have this man hanging from above. Jesus Christ, these Gotham thugs are kinda like some of the worst beings in the entire world, really. Alrighty, so, talk to cop. What is this gonna achieve for me? What's up, man?
I don't understand. You let him out just to beat him up?
I didn't start the riot. It was Brandon and his SWAT officers.
Whoa, a cop wouldn't do something like that.
You must be new here.
Yeah, you must be new. This guy, a cop, wouldn't do that. It's called the Rampart Division, man. Believe me, well, whenever. I never have dealt with cops, honestly. But, okay, don't burn yourself, Batman, you maniac. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through here. It's called the Rampart Division, bro. Necessarily dealt with it my first hand, but I live in the remote area that they can do about their business, back in the days at least. That's been cleaned up nowadays, allegedly.
I got a pulse.
No, there's a man dead there.
Let's get him to Gotham General.
Will do, as soon as he stabilizes.
How you doing over here, man? Everybody good? Yep. Again, that wasn't my doing, that was fucking Brandon, alright guys, so don't, you know, place this blame on me, alright? I have enough issues going on that people blame me for bullshit as it is, so... one less here is good. So let's go back up here. Can I do my little launch thing? No, I can't. However, we do have the disruptor now, so let's definitely get into that server room and stop dealing with these cops altogether. I feel they have enough problems on their own, like with all the corruption going on, apparently. Probably get that Brandon guy soon. Fucking pretentious name like Brandon. Oh, right, I forgot. No, just get me out of here. I forgot that I'm supposed to use the disruptor. That was the whole point of the side mission I got involved in. Don't go into detective mode game. I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I apologize. I had a momentary lapse. She hasn't taken her medication. No, that's not funny, okay? People who kind of deal with schizophrenia and take medication and keep a normal life, it's not something to make fun of, but, you know, unfortunately in this scenario, she was just talking to herself. Not because of illness related, that's for sure. Let's just keep this, bad girl guy, sorry. I'm an asshole for spoiling that.
Weapons.
So... let's see here. Obviously, we have a canister that we could use. I kind of want to use it on the man with the shield over there, or is that really my priority? No, my priority should be using it on the men with the guns, perhaps. So, let's go about doing that. Remote claw. Take this guy out. Do I just... no, you know what? I feel that... I feel like I'm a goddamn idiot, and I probably should use it on the guy with the guns, but I'm going to go with the bigger pack. Just because I feel that that would probably be my most bang for my buck. Oh, hey, you know what? It didn't even make it to them. So that went well. That went really incredibly well. What? Who does that? How does that even blow up before he gets there? You know what? I'm doing you guys a favor, honestly. You guys have some really shoddy fucking mechanism around this Gotham Police Department, let me tell you. I mean, never mind the fact I've been able to bypass just about everything, but I mean, that thing blew up even before it was supposed to get to you. I mean, what would have happened if you guys would have wanted to blow like each other up or something? Don't use the gun on me. I forgot that you guys have weapons too. Okay. All right, sir. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop being an asshole with that weapon, okay? You too. Well, not you too. Not like Steve Bono, you too, but you as well, I should say. All right, there goes this guy. Yeah, I know how to take him out. I'm just trying to get rid of this guy first because I figured it'll be a lot easier to take Man with Shield out once I do that. Don't do that! Okay, you know what, Man with Shield? I'm going to take you out first then, alright? You want to just continuously get involved in what's going on here? Then we'll get you involved. Alright? This man got involved too, and he's apparently suffering from second-degree concussion there. Is that even something real? Probably not, but it sounds kind of real to me, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to flow with it. Kind of like Flow Rida flows. Alrighty, so... I say that with absolutely no knowledge of Flow Rida, by the way. Aside from, you know, apple bottom jeans, I mean, that's something I do know about Flow Rida. Not just because I necessarily have a tendency to check out and, you know, be, I guess, turned down by girls with the apple bottom jeans most of the time, but, you know, it's another thing. Another story altogether, mostly something for me and my therapist to really talk about. Oh, let's see here. Go ahead and lock in. Lock and roll. Lock and load. Lock and roll. What the hell does that even mean? It's one thing to get these wrong, but it's like, you know, to use like the judgment or either they said lock and roll, like that actually even has any sort of meaning whatsoever. Alrighty, and are we almost out of here, by the way? If we are, that's pretty impressive. Can I just walk out the front door? Yeah. Alright. No, that's not the front door. I was hoping it would be. This guy. It's kind of weird seeing Batman use like a conventional elevator. Like it's just like, oh yeah, Batman going up. Alrighty, so I'm going up, that's for sure. I mean, normally when you see him going up, he's, you know, just kind of shooting his bat claw around, just kind of taking off in a really rapid pace. I mean, what would you do if you were like in the elevator when he got out? I mean, what do you even say to him? Hey guys. I wouldn't say that. I was just saying hi, guys, to Jim Gordon.
Stay out of my way.
Never.
Listen, I'm on your side.
My side? My side works within the law. My side doesn't leave suspects with broken bones and missing teeth. We've earned Gotham's respect.
If that were true, I wouldn't believe you.
Gordon, clear the line of fire!
Hold your fire. If he moves, take him down. You've got nowhere to run.
Move, Gordon!
Are you sure there is a... There's a window next to me, so I am running.
All force!
Well, so let's go ahead and take this guy out. Take this guy out as well. Be sure to get this guy before he even gets up. And throw a batarang at him over here and just kind of take him out the good old-fashioned way with a clothesline, and there you go. That works out pretty well. Alright, Jim Gordon. Hope you realize what I did there. I kind of saved your life, because those guys were kind of going to go through you to get to me, that's for sure. Well, apparently I wasn't going to jump out the window as I thought I would. Alright, so you know what? I think this might be a good time to just kind of end this episode. So once again, guys, hopefully you're enjoying this series so far. Making some progress, that's for sure. Battles here and there. Saving James Gordon's life, Batman taking elevators, you know, pretty much everything that goes on in the usual life of the Bat. So hopefully you enjoyed the series so far. If you do, make sure to leave comments, likes, all that stuff and whatnot. If you don't, then be sure to leave dislikes and comments telling me why not. It's fine. It's your prerogative to do so, that's for sure. So either way, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the series, and I'll see you guys next time.